What's up, everybody? It is the Scary Snobs. I dropped us live 15 seconds early, throwing Sturdy off his game a little bit. Dude, how you doing?
I'm doing great, fantastic, all the above, all that good stuff, man. Just had a show, ended about a little over an hour ago. The only downside of tonight for me, is I had to run around to do. By the time I got home, my show, mind you, starts at 8. Got home at like 7:30ish. Got up here in the studio, setting up 7:35, 7:40ish. So basically, had to go live. Didn't get to eat. So ordered some. I was gonna order. Actually, during my show, I was gonna order my Wendy's then, but guess what happens? The app messes up, and I'm like, okay, still need to try to log in again. Oh, login credentials, it's wrong, which is a damn lie. So I couldn't fix it then. So I had to wait till after the show, try to mess with it then, and eventually I got it done. Of course, the food gets here around 9:40, 9:45ish. So I was like, okay, let me take a couple bites before me and Jason go live. And I'm gonna enjoy my food after the show. But I'm doing great though. I mean, I really am. I'm doing great.
That's right, guys. We are live today. This is not a recording.
No, it's not.
We're not AI robots. We are here to hang out with you guys at 10 o'clock at night.
Yes,
which is it's an honor because I don't stay up past like 9:30 normally. So this is gonna be fun, guys.
He's gonna be tired soon.
Yeah, dude, I have all of the energy.
We got Dadpool and Worst Damn in here. What's up, guys? How you guys doing?
Yeah, Dadpool says, "Who's the man that served his country and took revenge?" Sam, can you dig it? Oh, we're gonna get into it.
You're Sam right.
Worst Damn Gamer. Good evening, buddy, or ghoul evening. I like that.
Good evening. Was
Very,
good.
very nice.
Was good. Worst Damn was good. I know we just talked a little bit ago, but how's it going? How's it going?
So, man, how has your day been today?
Successful. Accomplished. I say that because I dropped my wife's truck off yesterday to get fixed. This mechanic that I go to every now and then.
Mm-hmm.
That got taken care of today, of course. Went and picked that up, so that was done. I'll tell you what I'm talking about after the show if I remember. But I got a mystery box that came today, and what was in that box was amazing. Nothing illegal, people, don't worry. But anyways, it was amazing. So, man, I had a great day. Like I said, I got a few things done, got some running around done. This weekend is my anniversary weekend, so my Friday was yesterday. So I was off today, and I'm not going back to work until I'm off all next week. So until that following Monday. So I'm doing great. I'm doing great. How about yourself, though, man? How you doing over there?
Dude, I am in Bill Hell right now, like personally, which is in its way kind of a horror movie, but I'm getting through it, and everything is looking up. I'm very excited. I do have up a list of 13 horror movies to watch on the 4th of July weekend. So I'm ready to pull that up for us to go through. We will be doing a review of Uncle Sam, the July 4th classic.
First time watch for me, by the way, but I know we'll get into that. When you do discuss this list, when you want to pull it up.
I'm getting it right now.
Oh, look at this guy.
Let me know, guys, in the comments if you have other 4th of July films that you guys like to watch. Let's start talking some horror tonight. Into the Dark, The Current Occupant. Have you seen this?
I have not. 2020? Nope.
Yeah, it says it follows Henry, a man who suspects he may be the president of the United States. Staffers at the psychiatric asylum where Henry is being held disagree. So as he plots his escape, a nerve-wracking Twilight Zone-like study of his sanity begins. Is this guy really the president? Makes for a decent dramatic question, but the most memorable beat is the movie's gut-wrenching homage to the literally eye-opening torture scene from Clockwork Orange. Yeah, I had not even heard of it.
Me either.
I'm gonna have to take note of that. Next up, we have 2001 Maniacs.
I've not seen this, but I've been told. Actually, shout out to my boy Eric. I know you're not watching, but he's been telling me to watch this movie. Like anytime we talk about horror, because he knows I'm a horror, he's like, "Yo, just check it out. Just check it out." I'm like, "Oh well." I just haven't done it yet, but I'm going to eventually.
I've heard of blaxploitation, but I have never heard of hicksploitation. Independence Day 2 would be the horror movie because that movie's awful. Hicksploitation follows 6 spring breakers on their way to Daytona Beach when a Georgia detour routes them through hell on earth.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch that. It wasn't until really this year, maybe a little bit last year, that I started looking for like the holiday centric horror films.
My God, I do it all the time, yo. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do this holiday season for horror research 30. I know Thanksgiving is gonna be watch partied and reviewed again because that's just a tradition on horror research 30, and I'm not apologizing for it. But as far as like other holiday horror movies, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. But what I've been doing is for those months, say like October and December, it'll be just holiday horror. Like, but I try to lean towards more trick or treat themed, so like Halloween themed horror, not just it taking place, but more of like a Halloween theme. It's like the theme of Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
So like the ones I really try to go for October. But I don't know if I do that this year or not.
Maybe I'll do Thanksgiving. I'll have to join you for that.
Even oh, that's right. So yeah, it'll be Thanksgiving 1 and 3, and I do it the week of Thanksgiving, but I do it on that Tuesday.
Why just 1 and 3? Why not 2?
When you watch part 3, you'll find out why. I don't even want to spoil it for you. It's one of those. It's just so ridiculously cheesy, fun. But I'll say, do me a favor, wait to watch it. Wait till like around pod time. The reason why I say that is because I want your opinion on this too. But for me, for holiday horror, which it works with this episode because the movies you're looking up now, which I think you'll agree. For holiday horror and sometimes even seasonal horror, I just feel better watching it during those times. I think I'll appreciate it more during those times. Especially if it's a new watch. Especially if it's a new watch. Not like I can watch I can watch Halloween any time of the year. I do tend to watch it more towards October though. I'm not gonna lie to you. But I could watch that and enjoy it any time of the year. But again, I do, if I am gonna look at it, I will look for it towards October more so. But how are you with that? And everybody who's in the chats, how are you guys with that as far as watching seasonal / holiday horror movies? Are you guys more so to the fact of you don't really do that, it doesn't matter, or are you to the fact of I do the same?
I do the same ish. Yeah, I would say I do the same for the most part, not intentionally. Like I didn't really think about it until now, but I do the same ish.
Yeah, I definitely do. I mean, it's normal though because a lot of people do it with non-horror movies. That's when people are usually watching. Say they're in October, like the what the fuck? No, what is that movie called? With the witches, and the older movie they just made
Focus.
That like movies like that. You could even throw in. Actually, you could throw this in for Christmas and Halloween. Nightmare Before Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
But like those, when people usually watch that.
Yeah. All right. So Halloween and Christmas is really the only genres you look for in season. You know what? That was me until recently. I've started mainly because there's a lot of horror I haven't seen, and I'm trying to fine tune where I'm looking because it'll help me. Because if you go online, you look up horror movies to watch, you're gonna get the usual stuff. But if you start to like find niches, like give me 4th of July holiday movies, and you find stuff.
You're right about that.
Otherwise, which is most of this list except for 2001 Maniacs. I've heard of that one. I just haven't seen it. And number 11 they have here is The Bay, which is a Jaws-like movie from what I'm gathering on here.
I haven't seen that either, but I would like it. I mean, I would watch it. I don't know if I'd like it or not. I don't want to jump out and say that. I
love shark movies, man.
Nice. That's good to know.
There are a lot of Easter-themed horror movies.
Yeah, Christmas, there's a ton. I'm not even going to say October, Halloween, because there should be, but Christmas, there's a ton.
Yeah, because religion tends to bring itself to horror very, very well. So around a lot of the religious holidays, there's usually a bunch of horror films where frogs. Oh, I want to see frogs. I haven't seen frogs.
I'm in.
It takes place on the 4th of July. It's just goofy fun. Yeah. Sam Elliott is in this. A young Sam Elliott. That guy's been old since I remember watching my first movie. I'm gonna have to watch Frogs.
Yeah. Can you send me this list after the show, Jason?
Of course.
This is.
And then number 9, which we're gonna get into here in a little bit, is Uncle Sam.
Well, I mean, because we're not gonna break it down so deep. Why don't we dive into it now, and then we'll go through the list more.
That's fine.
First time watch for me, Uncle Sam.
Yeah, we talked about this on the very first episode of Scary Snobs because I had just watched it. What did you think?
It was fun. It was definitely fun. It had its funny moments. It wasn't the best. I mean, obviously, it wasn't the best movie, but it just the silly entertainment, like this kid's belief in his uncle Sam, and when they're telling him like how bad he was like, "You're lying. Like, are you making this up?" I'm like, why would I make something like this up? Like, that's not something you would lie about. That's not something you joke about. Like, he's not a good dude at all.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's something I can see myself now that I know, which again, when we continue with the list, there's more. But now that I know that there's Independence Day movies other than Jaws, and I'm speaking in the horror genre, other than Jaws, I'm like, okay, I can start checking out some other movies. And I can start seeing some other movies and kind of watching those on the 4th because I don't go out for the fireworks and I don't care about all that. So watch some horror movies.
You can break down this movie like on like intellectual levels too, because this movie is definitely sending a bunch of different messages about war and stuff. I don't want to get into that right now, but I love this movie. Why don't we have a sequel to this? Like, why haven't they made a sequel? I mean, we have so many slasher sequels. Why hasn't this one gotten a sequel?
They could easily do it. Do it. And yeah, Isaac Hayes, definitely. You cannot beat that. You cannot beat that. I wasn't even expecting to see him in this movie. I'm like, what the so I'm like, am I watching the right movie? When I first put this on, I'm like, wait a minute. Am I watching the right movie? And I was. So if you like Isaac Hayes, watch this movie.
Yeah, for sure. And I like this movie a lot. I do. So much fun. The kid's a little intense about joining the army, but
he was super intense with that. Like what was a little weird too to me was like, I'm like, is this kid wearing, like, did they put makeup on this kid? Because he was white as hell. He was like a weird pale, like to the point to where, you know how they make you look like a ghost, but you're still a person in horror movies back in the day. That's what he looked like through this whole damn movie. And I'm like, why though? I mean, if that's his skin color, that's his skin color. That's not what I mean. But I don't think that was his natural color. I don't know what was going on with that.
Uncle Sam returns. Tax time, bitches. There's the sequel, guys. Let's go.
There's the what is the catchphrase?
Yeah. I'd watch a sequel. I love slasher movies. I love slasher movies. And this was a fun slasher movie. I can't believe it took me 40 years to see this for the first time.
I've never even heard of it. So I didn't even know it was a movie or a horror movie at that.
Yeah, I agree with you, Dadpool. Absolutely. Have you seen that series? Sturdy, The Return of the Living Dead?
Mm-hmm. It's been a while, but yeah.
Part 3 is insane.
Is that the one? Return of the Living Dead. What was that one?
That's the one with the lady.
Okay, I'm thinking of a different movie then. With the
Dude, yes, Uncle Sam 2. The bill comes due out April 15th. The
movie drops on April 15th. That's perfect.
Dude, I'm in.
Make it happen, Worst Damn. Make it happen.
I know Hollywood is watching right now.
They should be. I mean, if you're gonna steal some ideas, at least start stealing some good ones, Hollywood. And pay the writers.
Man, that mom in this movie, the guy's like, stay here with the kids. Don't leave the kids. Don't leave. As soon as he turns around, she's gone. I don't know how many times he had to tell her, don't leave.
Yo, what makes it worse is it was her kids.
Well, one of them was.
Well, but still, with all that stuff that was going on in this movie, you would think she'd be like, okay, I need to make sure my kids are safe. I have my eyes on them. She was just like, all right, as soon as he leaves, I'm leaving. You guys are on your own.
At least take the kid with the wheelchair with you. Like,
nope.
He's been through some shit already. Let him leave the situation. I guess no, leave him there because that's where the situation in theory isn't going to happen.
Yeah. Stay with him because that's where the situation is not going to happen. Stay with the kids.
Yeah, it's a white person thing. We like to just go and join the mess.
I know. I don't understand it. I'm just like, all right, man. There's a bunch of crazy stuff going on. Then they're just going over there.
I just heard a chainsaw upstairs and somebody screaming. I wonder what that is.
Yeah, but see, check it out. The thing is I just gotta like just whisper like a rapper's name and Jason's gonna snap out of it. He's gonna snap out of that caucus void and just walk like, oh yeah, DMX wouldn't do this. And then
oh
he's
my
gonna come
God.
outside.
A head just rolled past me. Oh, something fun must be going on that way. Let's go check it out, guys.
Nope. Mm-mm. And the fun, you know what's crazy is that I'm saying all this, but I plan on going on some ghost tours. And I want to see something, but I don't because I don't know how I'm really going to react. So it's like, I'm probably going to run. I don't know. I'm not even going to lie to you guys. I'm not going to try the whole tough guy thing. I'm like, oh, damn, I was supposed to see that. And just go. But then I'm
Sturdy, did you see that? Sturdy? Where'd you go? Mm-hmm.
Come to find out it was just a reflection of something.
Did you see Blackening yet?
Hilarious.
I want to see it. So
oh my gosh, hilarious. Go see that, people. If you haven't seen The Blackening, go see that. That movie is funny as hell. Oh my gosh. I want to watch that again. I do.
Yeah, I want to see it. I want to see it so bad. I might go see it this weekend. There's a lot of stuff out right now.
And that's my Juneteenth horror movie. Like I said, holiday horror. That counts. You got this one. You got this whole list of what's after Uncle Sam. Which, if you guys haven't seen Uncle Sam, it is worth. Oh yeah, Destination 3.
So I get why this is on here. So Final Destination, as it says here, has nothing to do with the 4th of July. But at the end, there's a huge fireworks display celebrating 300 years since founding of the fictitious Pennsylvania town. So it has that feel to it.
I get that.
And
you know the issue with that, like say if you did try to watch this movie around the 4th, well, if I watch one of these movies, I have to watch the whole. I have to start from part 1 and go all the way through to part 5 and soon to be part 6, which actually you should start with part 5. But yeah,
part 5 is so good. The only one in the franchise I don't really like is 4, and I don't really know why I don't like 4. There's just something in 4 that's missing that the other ones had that it didn't have. But I love that franchise. Yeah, I'd start with at least 3. Like if I sat down to watch 3, I wouldn't stop until I made it through at least 5.
I'd have to watch 1 and 2 first, though.
Probably start over.
Just because. Or start with 5 and then go through. Either or.
Yeah. Yep. Let's see what we got here next. Know What You Did Last Summer.
1997. Oh my gosh. I guess it'll give me a reason to watch this movie again. I haven't watched this movie since I don't even know when.
I would like to watch it again too. I haven't seen it in forever.
Hey, wait, Jason, we're not going to do that. Don't put words in. I didn't say I would like to watch it again. What I said was
I would like to watch it again.
Because you said I would like to watch it again too. What I said was I guess I'll watch it because the whole holiday aspect of it.
I'd like to familiarize myself with it again. And I want to see the second one again. I don't remember the second one at all.
Probably for a good reason.
Maybe.
I'm going to watch them. I'll probably watch them both and check them out for whatever. Especially, aren't they doing another one?
That's a rumor.
Okay.
But there hasn't been anything else really out about it since the initial thing, which Freddie Prinze Jr. said that he hadn't heard anything about it back when they said he had signed on to do it. So who knows?
Yeah. If that's the case, then
the Into the Dark horror anthology series, I had a lot of fun watching it. I have not seen Culture Shock.
Me either.
about the border crisis. An undocumented pregnant woman attempting to cross the border for the second time. What begins as an excruciating and grounded dramatization of a real-world horror gives way to an eerily ethereal reflection on the so-called American dream. I might have to check that out too.
Interesting. And you said it's an anthology, right? Too, right? Yep.
Yeah.
I love anthologies, so
yeah, me too.
Love them.
Cape Fear. Huh. I love that movie. If that's an excuse to watch that movie, then I am going to rewatch that movie.
There you go. There you go. There's your Independence Day movie, Cape Fear.
Yeah, it's more of a thriller than a horror film, I'd say, but I'm down. The Purge.
Was this the first one?
Yeah.
2013?
That had to do with Independence Day?
I don't remember. Purge election year. Yeah, I've only seen this one once, and I think we've seen a few of them. I don't remember.
Remember the second one I think I liked the most. Independence Day is not a horror movie. I'm skipping that. Blowout by Brian De Palma. I've not heard of that.
Me either.
Audio engineer who uncovers an assassination plot while editing the sound for a new slasher.
Okay.
It's got John Travolta and Nancy Allen against a backdrop of fireworks as dazzling as it is dystopian.
If Jaws isn't number one, I was about to say I don't trust this list at all.
And then Jaws. You know, I have never seen the Jaws sequels.
Really?
Not more than bits and pieces. I tried to start Jaws 2. I fell asleep. I've heard Jaws 2 is actually not bad. I tried to watch Jaws 3. It was pretty bad. And then I tried to watch Jaws 4, and that was even worse.
I watched them all. I watched them all, I think, a couple times, to be honest with you. You could do it, Jason. I believe in you. It's only 3 movies.
4 movies?
Oh, wait, 2, 3, and 4.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
one's not a punishment for you. Matter of fact, watch 2, 3, 4, and then after you get through that, then you treat yourself to part 1.
Okay.
Do it like that. So anytime you're like, oh man, I want to watch Jaws 1, like, nope, I gotta get through these movies first. There you go. That's your way of getting through, because you want to see them and you want to finish them, but you just don't want to sit through them. Really, it's like, when I hit play, it's like, this isn't Jaws.
Yeah,
it's like Jaws, but you can get
through. Looks like Paul has joined. What's going on, Paul?
Yes, Paul. What's going on? How's it going?
I'm pulling up all of our news stories.
Oh my gosh, Insidious. I haven't watched trailers for it. As you guys know, I do not do that. So I'm excited. And actually, shoot, I guess I got to start watching those soon. When does the movie come out? The 17th or the 7th?
Let me check that. Hold on 1 second. Sorry. Okay, I got all those up now. So
7th? My wife said the 7th.
But great.
That's the next weekend, which means we're gonna have to do like a marathon thing before. Yeah, we're gonna have to watch through those because I got to get a refresher of what the hell's going on with these movies. It's been a while. Mm-hmm. Well, maybe 6 months to a year, but still, that's long enough.
Yeah, I just watched the first Insidious again. I need to work my way through the rest of them. I've seen them before, but it's been a while.
Yeah, and they're good. They're good. That's what I love about those films, is that they're actually really, really good movies. They all connect together well and all that other good stuff.
Yep.
So I'm hoping they continue. I'm expecting it to be a good, though. I don't think they're gonna drop the ball with this one. But I will say I still hope it is a good movie, because I do always get nervous for movies that I'm like kind of excited for. It's like, all right, they may have messed this one up just a little bit. That's gonna upset me. But I try
All
not
right,
to
guys.
out there like that.
Oh wow! All right, let me pull this up. I think I briefly talked about this, but I'm really digging the show. I've only seen the first one, and so far so good.
What show?
That is The Walking Dead, Dead City.
Ah,
Did you ever watch The Walking Dead show, the regular one?
I stopped at season like I don't remember what season. Within the first 4. I stopped at season 4.
Okay, this new one is fascinating, and the reason I went back and checked it out because I quit after Rick left, but I should have quit many years prior to that. I'd been watching like just out of habit and hoping I can make it to the end. And apparently when I stopped watching, the show got better again. I don't think I'll ever go back, but with this one, it has it's Negan and Maggie, so it's two of my favorite actors / two of the only reasons I kept watching the show to the point that I did at all, working together to try to help save Maggie's son. And the dynamic is interesting because we all know what Negan does to Glenn. And I really like the show so far. And I know that probably after a couple seasons, it'll probably run dry and they'll probably milk this into the ground like they did with the original series. But so far, it's not bad. And it had the biggest cable premiere of 2023 so far.
That's good.
Yeah. More horror TV. And I hope that they tell their story and get out. That's what I'm a big fan of right now. Just do what you do and go. But this dynamic of two people that hate each other one person hates the other, I should say. It's fascinating. But yeah. So kudos to them. I don't really, like I said. Yeah. Let me fix this real quick.
Did you watch any horror lately at all, Jason?
That is a good question.
He doesn't remember.
I watched so much stuff that I can't remember.
See,
I feel like it did. I watched the Shudder's top 100 scary moments from horror films.
Okay, yeah.
And then I watched the Chucky documentary. That was pretty good.
Yes, it is. I'm on episode 5, season 1. But Dadpool from is great.
Dude, I've heard they just got renewed for season 3 today.
Yeah.
So I saw Stephen King's endorsement, and then like almost immediately after I saw that, Sturdy messaged me and told me I needed to check it out. So it's gonna make it into my television queue. But it looks like Screambox is getting this a movie called Subject, which we're not gonna watch the trailer out of respect for my co-host here.
I appreciate that.
Let's see. What's it about? Subject is an isolating experience that here we go. Subject follows a man ensnared in a sinister government experiment. On his way to prison, Willem is presented with an intriguing offer. Take part in a shadowy government experiment and have his sentence commuted. But little does he know, his isolation experiment may not be what it seems, casting doubt upon his perceived solitude and raising questions about his true state of aloneness.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Stars Jason Scott Goldberg, Daniel Kim, and Mark Kim. Okay.
I gotta start using Screenbox more, man. I have movies on my wheel and stuff. I just haven't hit it yet, but I gotta start using Screenbox some more.
Does Screenbox have a lot of originals?
It has a few on there, yeah. I don't know what's considered a lot, but I know it has a few on there. It has a decent handful on there, I'll say that much.
All right, so I guess James Mangold is adapting Swamp Thing. He sees it as a gothic horror movie. Yes, Swamp Thing should be a horror movie.
Interesting.
I like James Mangold. I really hope Indiana Jones is good.
I don't know how that's possible, but
I know you don't like Indiana Jones.
No, I don't.
I don't know how that's possible.
He's not important. All that stuff can happen or not happen without him being there.
Especially in the first movie. Nah, the other movies he has a little bit more like impact on the story. Literally, Raiders of the Lost Ark happens without Indiana Jones. The Nazis open it, their faces burn, like all of it happens.
You could replace him with a group of kids, and it would have been probably more entertaining. Like I said, I like the Dora movie more than I like Indiana Jones. I wasn't lying when I said that.
Replace him with a group of kids, so you just want Goonies.
Which was also better than that.
Man, I'm going to revisit those. I haven't seen those in a long time.
What, Goonies?
No, Indiana Jones. I watch Goonies like every 6 months.
Boom. That answers your question right there. Which one you like better? You watch one twice a year.
I know which one I like.
Indiana Jones. Which means you don't need to go back and watch it. Don't do that to yourself, Jason. Don't stress yourself.
I want to watch Indiana Jones. I like Indiana Jones. I like Temple of Doom a lot, which makes sense because of my horror fandom. Now you guys are gonna love these, and another reason that I am going to have Bill problems in the future again. Here we go.
Uh-oh.
The Killer Clowns from Outer Space pop figures. Yeah. Look at these adorable things.
That's awesome.
Dude, it is.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to collect those too.
As a new fan of this franchise, like we got the game coming out, we're getting pop figures. Let's get another movie, guys.
I wouldn't be mad at that movie. Even if they had to do not even a sequel, but a reboot or whatever, I wouldn't be mad at that. A remake.
Yeah. That's the one I want right there.
Why not both?
Well, I mean, I want both. I'm just saying if I had to choose two or one, I want the dude popping out of the popcorn. But that's pretty cool.
That is.
Guys are making too much awesome stuff. I can't handle it.
I know.
I'm not responsible enough.
Me either. I told you guys, what do I do at cons? I give my wallet to my wife so I don't spend everything up in a day or in like an hour. I can't help it. Because there's all that cool art, and then there's all the autographs you want to get. I'm like, okay, let me get my autographs really quick. That's what I do too. I get my autographs first, get them out the way. Usually on that Friday, unless there's something. Oh, I'm only gonna be here Saturday, Sunday. Like, oh, fuck. You're messing up my whole method.
Yeah. All right, what we got next? Dust Bunny, Mads Mikkelsen, and Hannibal producer or creator Brian Fuller, and productions on a horror film.
Ooh.
Yes, bring these two back together. Hannibal is one of the best shows to hit television.
I know they're working on Crystal Lake.
Yeah, Brian Fuller's working on that. It'd be nice if Mads had a cameo in that. But to get those two back together in the same room on another project, I wish it was another season of Hannibal. But if it's not going to be that, then I'll take Dust Bunny.
Killer Clown TV series would be nice. They travel town to town, set up a circus, and kill and leave. Yeah.
Yes.
That could work.
I want that.
That could work.
Come on, USA. This would be a great pairing with Chucky.
Nah, just throw it on. Yeah, it can go on something like that and put it on Max. Something like that. HBO Max. Sorry, I'm not calling it. I don't want to call it Max. I don't like that name.
Drop the moneymaker from your title. Yeah, let's do that. That's a great business decision.
Mm-hmm.
In other news, Disney is dropping the name Disney from all of their movies. Does anybody care? Do we care that M. Night Shyamalan has another movie out? Like, I watch them, and for me, they're hit or miss. They've been better over the last few years since The Visit came out. They've been better, but they're still not like he's not an amazing filmmaker in my opinion. I've heard Knock at the Cabin was good. I haven't seen it yet.
I've seen it. I wasn't crazy about it. I think my wife liked it kind of. I don't remember. Did you like it? She did like it. My wife liked it. I didn't really. I didn't not like it. It was all right. It was all right.
But I mean, does anybody care if M. Night Shyamalan makes movies? Like, he's always like, I hate to sound mean because Split, like, I want him to keep making movies because, you know, every once in a while we get something awesome. But is it really headline news that M. Night Shyamalan's making a movie? I mean, he's not Quentin Tarantino where, you know, you're going to, you know what you're getting when you see Quentin Tarantino or Martin Scorsese or Steven Spielberg. Like, I don't know that he is headline making news.
I mean, at the same time, though, when he does throw out those ones that you really enjoy, they're really, really, really good movies. So this could be one. This could be one of those. You never know. I'm not saying it is. I'm saying it's not.
Evil Dead Rise, guys, is coming to HBO Max.
Oh, it's on there now.
It's on there now. This was 13 days ago. Dude, guys, if you haven't seen Evil Dead Rise, it is
it's awesome. You should check it out.
The best horror movie of the year that I've seen, maybe. It is really good.
I don't remember everything I've seen this year, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
And that is, are we just doing the theater watches? Or are we doing everything watch, but first time watch? Everything watch, first time watch, or are we just doing theater watch?
I was just doing this year.
Okay, so new releases. Okay, I got you. I'd still have to look at the list because I forgot.
The best movie I watched this year was X or Pearl. I can't decide which one I liked better. Worst Renfield. I haven't seen Renfield yet. It is on Peacock, so I am going to watch it this weekend.
No, don't throw me under. Don't throw me with their worst damn.
Nope. Yeah, see, I don't understand your hatred for Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage, I'm not going to give out what movie it is, but he has one of the best cameos in a not so great movie this year.
I know what movie it is. I'm not going to spoil it for the people. I didn't watch it yet, but I'm going to. But
yeah, it's amazing.
I'm gonna go on other means of watching that movie because I don't even. Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to think. Did Pearl come out this year or last year? That dropped last year. Late last. Okay.
Maxine is supposed to come out this year, and I didn't do what you told me to do, man. Pearl and X were on sale on Amazon for $11 each, and I pulled the trigger.
But we also had this discussion before that you were going to probably buy it on streaming if you didn't already.
I didn't. I bought it on Blu-ray.
Definitely get physical Blu-ray. Maxine's gonna come out. You're gonna get that, and then when the box set comes out, all of them on Blu-ray, and especially if it comes in a dope case, you're gonna get that. So.
And then when they release them all in 4K, I'll end up upgrading.
Yep. See.
Slender the Arrival. Did you watch the Slender Man movie?
No, I have not. Have you?
No. Oh, yeah, I did. I don't know that I would say that it was the worst movie I have ever seen, like everybody else said. I found it boring.
Okay.
But looks like Slender the Arrival has brought us a countdown timer, which counts down to July 27th for a reveal of something. Nobody knows exactly what the reveal is going to be. Maybe a new game, maybe a movie.
Okay.
Okay, so the teaser is up on Steam's page, so it's probably a game.
Yeah, it has to be if it's saying that. Which it's probably better off being a game than a movie, though, right?
Yeah.
Speaking of which, that Five Nights at Freddy's, I've never played those games, but those movies are supposed to be. It's going to be a trilogy, and I want to see those.
I do too. I haven't watched the previews yet or the trailer yet.
You don't need to, Jason. You don't want to do that to yourself. You just want to be surprised.
The angry black girl and her monster was fantastic.
I scrolled across that the other day and didn't check it out. Don't have to check that one out. Came
Which
across
one is that?
What are you talking about right there? That's what it's called.
Oh, okay.
The angry black girl and her monster.
Nice. I want to see the new Becky movie. You should watch Becky if you haven't seen it yet.
I don't think I've seen that.
It is so good.
I don't think I've seen that.
So good.
I've seen Megan though.
Nice.
That was earlier this year, right? Yeah. I think it was like the first movie this year, actually.
I'm looking forward to seeing the Meg.
The Meg too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch it, but that's more of like action to me than horror.
Yeah, it is. It's a shark movie though, so
Yeah.
Jason Statham's gonna fight a shark. Like you had me at Statham, and then you really had me at shark.
Blowing something up. I get it.
It's time for another Sharknado movie.
It's not those. I never got through those. I think I watched like 1.5 of those movies, and I just turned them shits off because they were just.
I like ridiculous.
I do too, but if it's fun, funny, entertaining, I didn't find it funny. I didn't find it, and that's probably the biggest thing for me.
It's fair, man. It
Yeah.
doesn't work. It doesn't work.
Yeah, it's not as bad as Blood Lake though. Didn't get me angry. I was just more bored.
Blood Lake didn't make me angry.
Oh,
I remember starting Blood Lake. I think the opening sequence, I was like, okay, this isn't as bad as everybody's saying, and then the rest of the movie starts to happen.
What did I tell you? I said the best part of this movie is the Firebird. After that is downhill.
Like I wasn't mad. The movie was just boring.
Oh, I was mad.
Like
both
painfully boring.
That boat scene.
Like I'd rather watch sports than watch Blood Lake.
Oh, I forgot you don't watch sports.
I'd rather watch golf. I'd rather watch paint dry.
Yeah, I don't watch golf. I'd rather watch golf than
or flies procreating than watch Blood Lake again.
I'm with you on all that. Make a day of it.
All right, Sturdy, tell everybody where they can find you and what you got coming on. And next month, we're going to be doing so many shows together that people are going to be sick of looking at both of us together.
You're right. I'll tell you about Popcorn and Pints first because that's quicker. So we're off this weekend of Popcorn and Pints. And we will be back next Saturday reviewing Mortal Kombat and Mortal Kombat Annihilation. That's going to be a fun little...
You should just watch Mortal Kombat and then watch Mortal Kombat again.
I already did that, though. I did that.
Not Annihilation.
Review them now. Watch them again and review them.
And just skip Annihilation and just watch the first one again.
Nah, you got to watch Annihilation. You got to. But we're doing that.
Yeah.
And then for Horror Research 30, so for the month of July, and it may bleed into August, like Jason's Victims, Friday the 13th fan films starting from next Friday as far as the reviews on Horror Research 30. And then after that's going to go back to my regular Tuesday, Thursday at 8 o'clock Eastern time. But I got a few movies picked out. I have some of the schedule out there already, and I'll try to get that done probably sometime next week. I'll work on it and get the rest of the schedule made out there so you guys can know ahead of time. What I'm also going to do is anybody who's on the episodes with me, I'm going to send them the YouTube links, which of course you can just YouTube them on your own, but just to make it easier, send them a separate email with the YouTube links with all the movies that they're going to be on and with the dates and all that good stuff. And then I'm going to drop it also on my Horror Research 30 page on Facebook and in the group on Facebook. All the links and all that good stuff, just so if you guys want to watch the movies and then, jump in the comments and all that good stuff, you're more than welcome to, and you can. And you know what movie we're talking about. But yeah, that's what I have coming up. I can't wait, though. I'm excited. And I have something else planned, which I didn't announce yet. You're not going to find that out until the Friday the 13th thing's over with, and you're going to find that out in the last episode of that. So tune in. HorrorResearch30.com is where you can find me. And Popcorn and Pints. Go over there on YouTube, Popcorn and Pints. You'll see us.
You can see me stalking Sturdy all of July as I try to get in the door for all of these shows. I loved Vengeance and I loved Never Hike in the Woods, but I haven't seen a lot of the other ones, so I'm really excited to dive in and chat about it. I've been wanting to do that on Three Geeks, and then when you put it out on Facebook that you were doing it, I'm like, I'm in. Finally, that's somebody I can do this with. But guys, you guys can find me. We're live on Saturdays at 7 p.m. We took last week off mainly because everybody decided to get a life at the same time. So we'll be back this weekend. Check out the Scene Snobs every Tuesday at 7 o'clock now. I keep forgetting that it's at 7 and not at 9. Where you can catch Mick with a guest, maybe by himself, chatting about movies. The show's different than it used to be, but it's a good difference. So definitely go check it out.
Yeah, and then guess what? Right after that, 8 o'clock Eastern time, you can go right over to Horror Source 30. So you don't even have to miss any of Mick. You can go to him and come right over here on Tuesday. But go ahead and continue, sir. Point this way.
Or on Tuesdays at 8 o'clock, you can check out Horror with Sir Jason starting next week.
Nope. Next Tuesday is the 4th. Remember, Friday. Next Friday, the 7th.
Yeah.
Which is going to be fun. And go check out Three Geeks. Those are some fun guys over there. You're going to catch 30 over there one day. Do not worry. You're going to see this face over there with those guys. Don't worry.
Sturdy has a life, so he can't do Saturdays at 7.
We'll figure something out. We'll get something going.
All right, everybody. Be safe. Don't do anything stupid with fireworks this weekend, please. And be respectful of your neighbors.
Yes.
During the week, please. Save it for Tuesday.
Refrain from watching Nick Cage movies too, if you can. It's not good for your health.
Never. Nicolas Cage is an Academy Award-winning actor.
That doesn't mean anything. They give out participation trophies now. That doesn't mean anything to me.
He used to care. There was a time when he cared. Now he knows what makes him money, and that's being Nicolas Cage.
It shouldn't.
Man, we should do a whole show. We should do a whole month of Nicolas Cage movies on Horror with Sir Sturdy, because that's his nightmare. So
that's not happening over there. That is not happening over there.
Pies and pints. Worst damn gamer. Make it happen. Everybody out there, have a great day. We'll see you guys soon.
Peace.